Four are ready. The revives are also coming in. Flama is just moving in backwards. A good and wise choice right now, but Envy Light is still trying to spot some players. If they spot it, I think they are going to go for it. They have their eyes set on the chicken dinner right now because the first game, they barely missed it.
Yeah, they barely missed it, but Flama, he was forced to run away from that engagement. And HFD, they started out the fight, HR, sorry, they started the fight so well. That was a really good engagement coming in from their side. And Adnan as well, just snaking around, lying on the floor, prone, knocked down a lot of players. But once again, once you get the knocks, and once you know that the man advantage is in your favor, you either use a Molotov to flush out those knocked players in towards a particular direction. You use a nade to do the damage, or the other option is you smoke them out, deny information, and then just charge in. You have to make those opportunities count, just like Envy did. Once they got the knocks, all four of them grouped together and then went for the kills. But now, I guess, Nexus, they have had enough of this. KPK Gaming still hiding around, and this is the exact situation KPK died in the last time. They were contested in the barn. Once again, Wolf connecting with those shots through the windows is going to drop a couple of players and is going to put them in bad situations, because now two of the players from the side of KPK Gaming, Viper being one of them, he's sitting on 50% health. The other one was on 75 but is slowly healing. But on the other side, Zalkar, he is slowly peeking the stairs with that Uzi, and Uzi at close ranges is just brutal. Blaze is going to be dropped down by Taha, and now KPK Gaming, they are going to be rushed upon by the players from the side of Nexus. Viper with that third person, he is going to be able to help Eraser drop Hunk, but Viper is going to be taken out by Wolf, and Eraser is going to get Hunk as well. And once again, KPK Gaming in a compound fight, they are going to take an exit from the game, an early exit this time.
This time an early exit, that changes a lot for this team right now, as they have had two bad games, but then now they know, and now we know that there is just one king of the boot camp as particular time right now. That is going to be Nexus, the team that barely missed the chicken dinner as well in the previous game. But now, if anything, we'll have to see what happens, as if they come to fight with this team. This particular team, VFX Oxy, as you know, the team that had dominated the previous one, the team that dominated that Pochinki backside in the previous game, is ready for a fight in Sanhok as well. They have, look at that thing in their minimap. 4 players in 4 different houses looking in all the 4 directions. They can just give information. That's like 4 brains working in 4 different sides. They have each and every eye on each and every position out there. An airdrop I saw on a longer edge. An airdrop is coming for downwards right now. But then this squad has just 1 kill, and they have lost 2 of their precious players out for the fight in the early stages. We'll have to see what happens as the circle is slowly and steadily commencing, and the circle is kind of still gonna favor Fime right now, which I guess is still in Paradise. As they started their rotations from Paradise, they were still in Paradise from a longer time. We'll have to see what happens. But Envy has 1 kill. They have all their 4 players alive. They will be ready for all the sorts of fights that you can just throw at them. But right now, they have chosen to stay a tad bit passive right now, which seems like a good thing. The early stages, as compared to the late stages, the early stages you can stay as passive as you want to, because after that, you're going to give an impressive gameplay to our amazing audience.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be an impressive gameplay. And Star, they started out so well just by eliminating one team. But now, can they do another one? And I think they have spotted Aladdin from RNG, and he's going to be finished off as well. The M4 spray connecting on Aladdin, and he has been dropped in such a bad spot right under the bridge. His teammates are on the other side of this riverbank, so he has to be really careful, and he has to survive for his teammates to close in on the other side. FTF, they are going to have their eyes, their crosshairs in fact, on the other players of RNG who are on the other side of this bridge right underneath it, and Charlie is gonna make this happen for his team.
He is obviously going to go for it. Has painkillers. He's taking painkillers right now. Is in an adequate cover right now. That seems like a really good thing. I mean, the fights of the bridge in Sanhok, obviously, this is a good situation for FTF because they have their opponents pinned outside the zone. If anything, the opponents are going to take that zone damage, and that zone damage is going to help them as they are spotting players once again. They have spotted Sketch. They have spotted one more player. Hamzo has been spotted, and I think the spray can connect. If one or two shots connect, that's going to be the end. And the shots do connect, and the player just goes down. FTF is looking really good. Have 0 kills right now, but I think the first kill is coming. And yes, this is the inauguration kill for FTF in this particular game. Was he trying to look in backwards as he has spotted Star Monster, but will that guy be or be not in his proximity of scope? That's going to be one of the questions, as right now FTF is still just trying to move in backwards right now. RNG Fahad was also out there in the open, but as of now, this squad is also going to be a squad that's going to be ready for a fight, because this squad, if they can win one match, they have the capability of winning the other ones. But one thing, you see, Rage does not have a first aid yet. So far, he is not having any first aid. What's going to happen if his health drops to a critical health? That's going to be an important question and an interesting engagement question.
Exactly. That is going to be interesting indeed, because right now we talk about not having healing in the early game. This is not the early game. This is the mid to late game transition that's happening right now. And at this point, first aids, utilities are the most important thing, along with ammo that you continuously pick up along the way, obviously. But on the other side, look at this. GH have made their way towards this Paradise Resort area, and Fime is there as well. They have been here for so long without any engagements, but now finally they could get those kills. But it is going to be GH against Fime. GH, the team that lit up the kill feed before they were executed because of a bad play. But Fime, once again, a bad situation, because now it's not just GH, it's another squad closing in. It's F2D coming in from the other side, and they could be sandwiched on the other side. If F2D actually start the engagement, GH can actually third party both the teams and get all the 8 kills for themselves.
I mean, exactly, that's one of the things that can happen. But this Paradise is actually looking... Paradise Resort is looking like a resort, if you see, because there are so many teams just chilling as of now. But then later, when the guns are going to blaze, it's going to be a bit difficult for either one of the teams to just, just come out of the equation. As you can see, the players are moving in forward. Play Zone takes on one player of RNG and just drops him out. And our team number 9, F2D Esports, on the back end. Our team number 12, that is Fime, on the mid end. And then there is one more team, that is team number 8, that is Gaming Hub. I know I wanted to see Gaming Hub versus Fime. You know you wanted to see Gaming Hub versus Fime. Audience wants to see an impressive gameplay. So let's see if that's going to happen right now, or is it going to take a bit of a time. But then there's still one more team out there, and that is F2D Esports. We'll have to see what happens. But just look at this. Motu. No one knows his location. He's just sitting out there, just sneaking out there, and there is a player right on top of him. Motu has been spotted. He spots one player, takes him down, and because all 4 players are moving in forward right in that area. Mafia moves in. He'll have to go to that area, but now the location has been given. Motu has given his location. He's just trying to finish him, taking out that one particular kill. But then 47 has been taken out by the other side as Flicker goes for it, drops him down, and Fime has engaged into this combat right now. And this is not doing good for F2D Esports, but there is a scope for third party right now. Third party from Gaming Hub. If that arrives, I think that's going to be something. But then once again, Umir is moving forward. Khan can spot him. Khan spots him. Khan with that Uzi, 11 bullets, but then they do the job, and that was an impressive drive. But the final person just moving in. Both the players with just 1 HP takes down one final player. He will be taken down. Mafia. He almost clutched it, but then it was not enough. Now this is one important thing. If Gaming Hub knows that the players are down, just one player is reviving 3 players, all the 4 players can charge in, but then that work is being done by Star right now. Look at the Star is moving forward. Only one player is good with its health right now. Each and every player has fallen down. Will the kills be stolen as Moto is moving forward? Flicker is reviving another player. Khan has been revived. Fime, no day is Sunday for them, as they just engaged in a fight and are ready for the second fight right now.
Yeah, exactly. Fime is all set up for this. The players are healing, and they know that another squad is coming in. Star right next to them on the other side. Gaming Hub was in the back sides, but now they are pushing back. They are falling back slowly, and one of the players, I think Star Knight, was spotted out. But moving over to the side of Oxy, they have spotted out players from the side of FTF, and 2 of them have been knocked out. So Oxy also dishing out the damage in this one. And now Star, they are deciding if they want to engage in or not. I think Monster was going for a wraparound. Knight as well. They want to collapse upon this sort of damaged squad of Fime. And Gaming Hub once again abandoning the Paradise Resort just because the circle is not there anymore. The circle has moved over to the southeastern side of the Paradise Resort. But once again, FTF Rams, he has the players of Oxy right in front of him. Blade just being patient behind the tree. One nade is going to come in, but it was thrown in the wrong direction. So Ram is going to be safe on the other side. A lot of players from the side of FTF, they have been knocked down. Now Oxy, they are being careful. Rams, he has been dropped down to 40% health. How much can he do with that? On the other side, Blade, once again, look at this. Just staying there, giving his teammates information that other two teammates, the players that were knocked down, they are not moving. They are still there. It means that one player is still hiding and he's quite close. But GH, they collapse upon Fime and two of the players are falling one after the other. And Absa is going to go on HFD as well. Moto is going to be taken down by KMD. GF, they are not looking to stop, but Nexus, they are there as well. It's a lot of combat coming into one particular area, but on the other side, Oxy, they lose one of their own. And can they come out of this one? FTF, they have one player in the backlines. Basim, he is still standing, sitting with 50% health, but Reaper, he spots him out. Basim is trying to run. On the other side, HFD, they will be taken out of this game by Northeast Nexus, I think, but Northeast Sports engage on Nexus now. A lot of combative situations coming in, and it is all happening towards that southeastern side of Paradise Resort. Now, once again, Fime will have to come out of there, and when they do, GH will be waiting for them. But Oxy, in the meantime, they will wipe the floor with FTF Esports. And once again, as I was talking about, the players of GH Emerge, once again, is moving from the blue zone in towards the play zone. And still, when you get out of the Paradise Resort, you have to be careful, Fime, because Gaming Hub is going to be there. Their crosshairs are going to be pointed towards you. But Star, the same goes for you as well. They are fighting the blue zone as well, and this is going to dish out so much damage because this is the 5th blue zone.
5th circle obviously doing a lot of damage, but then no time to spare as 30 more seconds, 20 more seconds actually to be precise are going to be out there. Stars outside the circle, Oxy outside the circle, Fime outside the circle. So many teams have to make their way. The blue line alongside the team names are the players that are outside the circle right now, and the teams that are outside the circle, as you can see on the team a live counter on your right hand side of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. And Nexus will take down Envy Light, finishes Envy Light. Nexus Star does the job, and Adil is also trying to spot some players on the other direction. If he does that, Paradise Resort is out of the equation right now, as there's only just one player, one team inside the zone, and that is the real TG, team number 14. If you see that the real TG is inside the circle, rest assured, each and every team almost or has to make their way inside the safe zone right now, as the 5th circle has started. 99 meters to get inside the circle. GH will still try to spot some players and shoot some shots. One more shot taken down will try to take down the player, and yes, that happens as Blade Oxy goes down. Quick also goes down by Envy's Moist, and that is going to be something as Team RNG has been eliminated out on the 11th position. We'll have to see what happens as Adil is also moving forward. Oxy gets eliminated on the 10th position, and out there Taha gets eliminates one player and drops in to find a drop shot, but does not get it. The play zone is going to do the damage and will take him out. That was something, and the kill is going to be given for free out here to Adnan from HR.
Yeah, Adnan just getting that kill with the blue zone coming in handy for him side, and the Stars are going to be eliminated as well. GH right now sitting with 6 kills to them. Fime is still alive with 2 players, pretty strong. Emerge is going to drop Star Crypto for the last time as the team was taken out of this game. But on the other side, Emerge is not stopping. And Adnan, oh, he survives with 5 health for like 2 seconds, and Deadshot is going to be like, nobody, you need to leave now.
Even he did not have a first aid or anything. What is happening? Players are not playing with first aid. They're just going in for the fights, and what they are going. Look at this. 1 first aid for Moise, 0 first aid for the other player. I mean, what is happening out here? And look at this. Imad was taken down by Fime Khan. Fime still into the equation right now. 2 players remaining, 5 kill points for themselves as of now. Gaming Hub is still surviving with all the 4 players. So if I think Gaming Hub looks really, really good. And Moise 1 HP takes down the player from Team Nexus in the final second. He spots him. He shots him. He picks up a crate, and that was incredible by that guy. We'll have to see what happens as Envy's players need a revive right now. The player has been revived, so that is a really good thing. 3 players surviving from Team Envy has 8 points in their bank right now. Envy versus Gaming Hub. If that happens, that's going to be an epic one. Fime Khan takes on 1 player from Gaming Hub, so that means Gaming Hub's 1 player is in a bit of trouble right now because impressive fight is coming in. But then Khan will be taken down and will be finished by 2 players. This is incredible.
Yeah.
1 player knocks him down, the other player goes for a cover fire. So in the equation, there are 2 players that are starting up a fight. So just 1 player of Team Fime left, 1 player of Real TG left, 3 players from Team Tough, 3 players from Envy, and 4 players currently breathing and surviving from Gaming Hub.
Yeah, exactly. And in these final moments with just just a few players surviving. Fime is going to be taken out as well when we come down to the top 4. Gaming Up with 8 kills, and we with 8 kills as well. Team TUF with just 3 players alive, and the real TG with just 1 guy in this fight for his life. Absa and they have the high ground up against Gaming Up, but none of the teams are in the circle right now. TG could be the first one to go in, but since the circle is out in the open, that is just going to be that he is going to be spotted easily, and he can be taken out. Deadshot right now trying to spot out the players from the side of TF, but they are prone on the ground, as you should be on Sanhok, just because the grass is there and you can hide quite easily in the grass right now. Look at this Solo King hiding so perfectly. His back is covered by the rock, but the only way he has to look is going to be the uphill where Envy is.
His name is Solo King. He's solo from his team. All of the 3 players are dead. So we'll have to see if this Solo King does his job the way his name depicts, or will Tough stand alone, Tough out there right in front of their enemies, or will Envy go for it? But I think Solo King has started up the war out there. But then GH in a bit of trouble as Edgar takes down one person from GH and just finishes him. KMD has been finished out of the equation. A grenade is starting to be cooked, but this is an undercooked grenade. Even if it does the damage, that's going to be something. Envy Moise goes down, and a Deadshot is going to be out there for a revive if that happens. And Gaming Hub is falling in short as Edgar is going for sprays. He has taken on one player, and the other player is on just 1 HP. But look at this, Solo King for the backstab coming in, but misses all the shot. That is so bad, and Solo King can be taken down as he has taken on one player. But then look at this, Avshaw is so out there, and this is something. The damage has been done. Real TG has gone out there. Deadshot taking that zone damage, and Avshaw has to get inside the circle. He's inside the circle, and this is down to 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Team Envy, 9 kills. Gaming Hub for the first time out there in top 3, 8 kills, and Team Tough with 3 kills and 3 players remaining. We'll have to see what happens. Gaming Hub was 4 players strong, but now because of some mistakes of going into the open, they are in a bad spot. Edgar grenade was so close to them, but the rock saves the day for him. But look at this, he threw 1 grenade, 2 grenades, 3 grenades have been thrown out in the open. That was something. But Gaming Hub, can they make it out? Will it be their chicken dinner in the second game of their first day playing of Group C and D? Or will a new team emerge out there? So close yet so far for Gaming Hub. Team Envy, 1 player. He needs to do it for the whole of his team as they have 9 points. Impressive 9 points, but the zone is not on them. And 0 versus Spots 1 takes him down and would like to finish the job even if he goes down. Still, the damage has been done. And look at this, 2 versus 2 situation. Players are trying to get inside the zone. Adil spots 1 player. His AKM tries to do the job. On the right, on the left, Thor goes down. 1 versus 1 situation. Adil is moving forward right in front of Edgar. Edgar versus Adil. Edgar takes the—
Oh, that was so close for the side of Gaming Up.